Don't be shy. We're here for real talk.
Where do we find these men? Where do we find the men?
Now here's my question. If we're all looking for the same stuff, why are the divorce courts still open for business?
How many of you believe that Christians should date?
I think you should date, but there should be limits with your time. You need to create boundaries around that dating. That dating is dating, and it doesn't mean you're married. There should be limitations. It doesn't mean you're cooking for the person, cleaning for the person.
People say, so are you single or are you married? As if there's no options in between. Okay, so we're not committed, we're not married, we're not dating, we're not going out, but...
Yeah, I believe that Christians should date because, like everyone else is saying, you're not going to find the right person unless you get yourself out there. But there's certain places where you should go to date and just make sure it's safe.
Many men have fears of a gold-digging partner, but I think that's completely overstated.
Now this is real talk.
The safest place in the whole wide world is in the will of God.
Now should we meet people? Of course. Should we engage? Of course. Should we talk? Yes, but with limits. Because if you don't have barriers, things will
If God hasn't spoken to you before about anything and you haven't got a level of relationship with him, i.e. getting a job or anything menial, don't expect him to speak to you about a man or a relationship.
Don't go too far, fellas, we need you.
With the culture that we live in, 9 times out of 10, your mind has been blighted. Your understanding of women is way too superficial. We've not understood them. We don't even understand how their bodies work. We don't understand how their minds work. We don't understand how the psychology of their emotions work. You have to do some reading. And if you're intent on really being a good husband, a good spouse, it means you've got to go back to college. You've got to go back to the college which studies women and helps you understand them. You know what I'm saying?